Damage onto True. Doran is...
All right, flash up Pulse does come on through here. There's the Paranoia right on top of the Lulu, and she has nothing to do. And there's the headbutt forward from Carrier, finds the double Pulve, and now T1 are closing in. Down goes Calyx. All right, Polymorph is pretty good there onto Ona, who does just flash on top of Gideon. Deadly Flourish is blocked, but Gideon is still dead. Faker grabs that one. That is going to be Feats of Warfare. Equalizer goes down. There's another Between Worlds to be thrown through here for Doran. And Harpoon not going to land. Headbutt Pulve holds him in place. And T1 4-0 in this early game.
Doesn't be an objective and then contest.
Well, there is a Shockwave, Headbutt Pulve, Paranoia, and a Wild Growth is there to answer. The Fear comes in, and he actually had Phase Rush, so it actually gets him so far out.
This is all King, and
all right.
There's no TP or no ult for Doran.
Finds one of the Harpoons. Flame Spit is good, and he silences himself to silence Doran. That is a solo kill coming through from King, and great teleport in.
Lance.
Being annoying. Equalizer comes through. That's good positioning. He was holding on. Wait. Oh my god!
He got
the steal on the Herald as well! Not even one.
How about now?
Because now Faker could be in trouble.
How about now?
Shockwave just pulls Gideon closer. And Lands is there for the backup, able to tank up the turret.
Flash
is no longer alive.
Oh, there's also no turret. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah. So, how, King and how are you there? Drake's up. You know they're gonna...
Special delivery for the Trundle. He does flash away, but the Paranoia is there instantly, and the Shockwave will silence him. That will mean that T1 should be able to get Double Dragon here very comfortably. No smite's going to be there. T1 just turning back on again once more. Oh, the headbutt taxi! Flash Pulve to make sure that he gets both bottom laners. Still, the hands keep, never mind. It is curtain for Nongshim, as that is not the TP. Lahans. Well, he is going to what dead?
Lahans.
Yeah. Paranoia is actually back off cooldown as well, which is kind of ridiculous. As, oh no, they're going Between Worlds and they are just getting melted. The Realm Warp to get some of them out of there, but Otacon is just here. Thanks for the leash. Then he just flashes in. Shockwave going to connect onto two. That's actually the combo. It's not the Orianna Nocturne, it is the Orianna Alistair. And the Curtain Call coming on through as well. So much damage out of T1. Never you mind.
Maybe a little playable?
There's a lot of weird stuff going on here. Well, there is going to be a really good pillar placement to try and block off Carrier. Redemption as well is decent, but it's a two-man Shockwave as Gideon will finally press R. It is both junglers falling down, but now the curtains are being called, and oh god, it's just a bloodbath.
And then, yeah, King is dead.
Yeah, he is very dead. Flashed prior to that.
Right, you can look at it and go, how could they give Owner Nocturne? But like...
No, we can't do that. That's just, that's illegal. Jiu is just likely dead to Doran here as Featherstorm comes down. They do manage to get the Wild Growth to land on him before he is very dead, as they outrange the Curtain Call as well, but the Paranoia still comes down. Another Pulverize to set up onto Calyx. He goes golden to try and absorb it, but now Gumayusi just gets in range to auto-attack him, and down goes the Rise very comfortably.
Run, Lulu, run!
Oh god, he was seen. 17 out of 19 on the kill participation as well. It's a pretty good number, as Kingin is back. He wants to try and get some barbecuing done onto Carrier, but it doesn't really work.
You know, there are games when a player would get previously a POG after a performance like this, and sometimes you go, God, that was a narrative vote. You know, oh, it's because he got... No, in this game, you can't say... You would not be able to say that.
I think even if Carrier just chain feeds in the next game, I'm still giving him POM. Because this Alistair performance, this is what Mata used to do. And it's very cool because now he's coaching.
He actually won 3 lanes.
Yeah, and this is what Mata used to do. It was just like, nope. And oftentimes it was after they've lost a game or something like that, as T1 will take down the Nexus. And then he just wanders around on the cow, and everywhere he goes, he just wins. See what he can actually make of this wave. Is actually Faker going to get dashed on here? It's a lot of damage. Yeah, no flash available. The flash forward, and that is first blood and a solo kill. Probably necessary as Lahens comes in. Heroic charge is going to miss. There's the public execution as Doran flashes for it and manages to get the kill onto his opposite number. It is, and this is continuing to be very silly. Okay, yeah, he's no cyclones necessary, nothing like that. Owner is just, as you say, dead.
Oh
but
no,
the
these
needle
trades.
is still there. There's the public execution, but Gwen is immune. That is going to be useful here. Still, it's not going to be enough as he tries his best. No, whether they're going to be able to pick it up as, yeah, the teleport does come in. Decent little taunt there as Gideon going to have to get himself out after this kill does come through. But Calyx was tanking the turret pretty beautifully there. And the Cyclone going to be able to get Gideon out of there. As Doran comes on over. Oh my god, it'd be so much money here if he picks this one up. Yep, 400.5 coming on through for Doran. As now Gideon, he's running. But the Warrior is not really enough of a trickster. And now it's a 3-0-1 Ambessa. And Doran could probably carry this game now. And dashes, but Carrier is still just walking after him. The slows come on through, and the taunt will be enough to finish him off. There is definitely enough CC. And Owner is also going to be able to grab the dragon. As Lehens is going to ult flash. The hostile takeover does come on through, but Doran is going to eat that with the ulti. Lehens likely to just go down here, unfortunately, and he will. Owner now looking for some opportunities. There are flashes coming out of absolutely everyone. Owner has just exploded, though. As the Cyclone comes on in, they are diving these turrets, and they're going to be successful as they do eliminate this Corki. Jiu and Lehens back at it once again. Possibly a decent hostile takeover angle. He throws it out. Fate's call to try and save him as Jiu is going to try and get bailed out, but it does not work. And T1 are just leaving them on the floor. Gideon's going to go down. Doran just dashing like mad. He teleports in, and people die. Cute observing as Calyx.
Get him, Calyx!
Is just going to come on over and try and finish the job. He will be able to do so, as that taunt is not going to help. That is something. Oh god, Kerry, he finds the flash angle you knew he was looking for. Once again, Doran goes over the hostile takeover, and they just die.
Well,
and then goes back in for the bounty. That's what we're talking about. Beautifully done. I mean, he did get the turret. There we go.
So that doesn't help that case.
Well, Doran has decided he's going to kill Jiu, and he might just be able to do that as he does dash on in. There is going to be the bailout as into the backline goes Carrier. The Cyclone does nothing. It's a double kill for Doran. Could just be a triple as he's looking to dash off to Gideon, and yeah, Gideon knows he's dead. There's that triple kill we were talking about. Could we make it a quadra? As Kingin throws needles at him, and Doran is going to be slowed to the point where he just decides that perhaps he'll break the base. Previous series, you did do a little bit of that.
I did do a little bit of flip-flopping.
Well, Kingin not going to be making it out of this one alive. As Gwen is unfortunately not immune this time. Jiu going to be doing his best to get out of here as Lehens can just do this against 4 people. There it is. Public execution is going to connect as he's looking for that backline, dashing everywhere. That is going to be a big shutdown to Jiu, though, as that Carrier vote looking better and better. Also manages to kill Gumayusi on the back end of the play. That's a couple of shots.
Look at that face.
Money.
Little giggle.
As he gets the Justice Punch. Jiu going to get that bailout, but immediately that one's going to exit. The Corki tries to play the video game, and Poppy says no. It's a triple kill for Gumayusi, and T1 going to use his Baron to just finish off this series. A swift, decisive 2-0. Some happy gaming in amongst it. But look, you can't deny it. This team is just looking too good. Only Gen.G capable of winning since they got back from MSI.
Funniest part, this game was shorter than the previous one. This one was 20.